Hello everyone, and welcome to my Days of Our Lives Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Gwen stabs Leo and Dimitri, but daytime stories are notorious for moving slowly. The plot of Gwen and Dimitri on Days of Our Lives was truly pushed to the limit. The couple barely met yesterday, yet they have already become husband and wife on the Peacock soap opera. Given that his 40th birthday was quickly approaching, Dimitri was undoubtedly stressed for time. By DOL standards, it still feels too speedy. Because this is merely the beginning of the real narrative that lies ahead, we question if that is the case. But what might occur next? Gwen is successfully tricked into marrying Dimitri. On Days of Our Lives, it was immediately apparent what Megan and Dimitri's goals for Gwen were. To receive his family legacy, Dimitri had to get married before turning 40. The mother and son believed that courting Gwen and convincing her to wed Dimitri would be a good plan. However, once they began to interact, it appeared as though genuine sparks were flying between the two. Yet alas, we were all duped by Dimitri. Gwen was merely a means to a purpose. Leo was his true love, which he has now completed with success. In recent Days of Our Lives episodes, Dimitri and Gwen were united in marriage, and Leo bit his tongue despite knowing the truth. But how long can the truth be kept hidden? It seemed as though the cat was about to jump out of the bag at the altar at one point. The double wedding, however, ended up being one of the few soap opera marriages that really proceed without incident. How long, though, can Dimitri and Gwen's union be trouble-free? Especially because Gwen is growing more and more wary by the second. Days of Our Lives. Gwen destroys Dimitri's inheritance by exposing his sham. She had already sensed that Dimitri's treatment of her was off-putting. On Days of Our Lives, she has now begun to believe that Leo is keeping something from her as well. Gwen is about to have her hands full with even more damning evidence against Dimitri and Leo, from awkward conduct to suggestive texts. We ponder whether Gwen will soon be able to make the necessary connections. Even if she doesn't immediately suspect that Leo and Dimitri are having an affair, she might eventually come to that conclusion. Perhaps she will begin to suspect Dimitri of cheating on her with a different woman and employ a private detective to gather proof. On Days of Our Lives, Gwen might hire someone to spy on her husband, and that's what could ultimately reveal the truth to her. The PI might obtain audio and visual proof of Dimitri and Leo having a sexual encounter, possibly even talking about the inheritance. While Gwen will be devastated, she might quickly recover and unleash her spiteful side. Dimitri might be exposed by Gwen as a liar by showing the evidence against him. Consequently, he lost his inheritance. What will he do about that? Sparks fly in Bayview after Harris discovers a new object of affection. In the world of Days of Our Lives, there are never any boring moments. There are usually strong emotions present, followed closely by excitement and drama. However, some characters experience this drama more frequently than others. One such character is undoubtedly Harris Michaels. In Salem, he has experienced some extremely bad luck. Harris marbles have essentially turned into scrambled eggs as a result of Megan Hathaway DiMera and Dr. Rolf's ongoing brainwashing. But it appears that things are about to get better for him at Bayview. Who knows how? Enter now to find out. As Alla Vitali makes a comeback, a boy and a girl are introduced. Marlena previously attempted to repair Harris' reprogrammed brain on Days of Our Lives to the best of her ability. However, Harris now doubts himself after going through the event. Because he doesn't trust himself, he asked Marlena to have him committed at Bayview for the safety of everyone. Marlena reluctantly obliged because she could see no other way to do it. Harris experienced a surprise when he ran into Eve at Bayview. Sadly, things didn't go well at the reunion, and Eve revealed her plans to exact revenge on him. On Days of Our Lives, Harris will soon meet a new woman at Bayview, which is fortunate for him. The most recent spoilers hint that he might fare considerably better in this meeting than he did with Eve. Viewers may recall that Ava Vitali was recently transferred to Bayview after having a meltdown. She appears to have now made a significant recovery, though. She has stopped seeing visions and hallucinations as a result of the care she has been receiving at the facility. Days of Our Lives sparks fly at Bayview. Ava and Harris will run into one other at Bayview during the week of August 7 to 11, 2023, according to the most recent Days of Our Lives spoilers. The two will get along well during their meeting and establish a strong bond right away. Harris is in a terrible state of mind and mood. As a result, he might confide in Ava about how he really feels and how challenging it is to not believe in himself. Ava may be particularly sympathetic to his plight given that she also has seen surreal visions. With a depressed Harris, this may go a long way, and the two might wind up developing a true friendship. Or, to be honest, a relationship. On Days of Our Lives, they may even keep up their romance when they are both freed from Bayview. But in the long run, will that actually be beneficial? After all, Ava has a history of being overly fixated on the males she finds attractive. Harris is a wonderful man, but he also has a bit of a bad boy streak. Additionally, he engaged in some dubious behavior while being indoctrinated, along with pursuing Tripp's family on Beyond Salem. Therefore, the people of Salem could find this couple a little too hot to handle. In particular, Tripp Johnson. Do you believe they might be an impending disaster? Chloe is shocked by Xander's ring and rejects the idea of marriage. According to Days of Our Lives spoilers, Xander Cook and Chloe Lane will quickly go from 0 to 60. It appears that Xander will take a big step and buy Chloe, whom he has just recently started dating, an engagement ring. Will Chloe call Xander out on his excessive speed? Chloe Lane and Xander Cook are on the same page, according to Days of Our Lives spoilers. According to Days of Our Lives spoilers, Chloe and Xander have come to an understanding about their feelings for one another. As roommates, Chloe and Xander moved in together. But now that they've gotten to know one another, Chloe and Xander have transformed from sort of friends to lovers. Is Chloe and Xander's relationship mature enough to proceed? During the week of July 31 to August 4, Xander will put their union to the test when he gets down on one knee and proposes to Chloe. Xander will propose to Chloe, but that doesn't guarantee that she will say yes. Chloe might actually be furious with Xander. Is this moving too quickly, given that both Xander and Chloe just ended very important relationships? Chloe Lane might have forgave Xander Cook, but DOL spoilers. Chloe might have been able to forgive Xander for abandoning her at the hands of the drug lord she had to kill in order to get away. Nevertheless, just because Chloe has moved past everything and started dating Xander, this does not even quite imply that Chloe is willing to go against her better judgment and trust Xander with her heart and marry him. Chloe finds the idea of marrying Xander to be unsettling. Chloe is aware of all of Xander's past transgressions, which have been made public. In-depth discussions about Xander's affections for Sarah Horton, Lindsay Godfrey, have also taken place with Chloe. Chloe is not yet prepared to devote herself fully to Xander. Days of Our Lives spoilers. Who or what inspired Xander Cook? In addition to losing Sarah, Xander also lost Gwen Rischek, Emily O'Brien, who was on the verge of wedlock with Dimitri von Leuschner, Peter Port. Xander informed Dimitri that he doesn't have his trust. Additionally, Sarah's romance with Rex Brady, Kyle Loder, will be revealed to be a lie to Xander. Since nobody else wants Xander, why not ask Chloe to marry him? Does Xander believe that in order to prevent anything from going wrong, he needs to stabilize his relationship with Chloe? After all, it appears like no matter how hard Xander tries, nothing ever turns out correctly. Does Xander believe that this time, he needs to alter his procedure? Because Xander wants to marry her so quickly, will Chloe be prepared to flee? Thanks for watching if you like this video. So please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.